Medication time. Medication time. One concurrent viewer. I see the bot has showed up to see what we're saying. Look, it goes, it comes up one concurrent viewer and then disappears. Like something checks you out. You know them things in the film The Matrix? And they have those things that fly around, they're like robots and they keep an eye on everyone in it. That's what they try to do, man. Nobody watching. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm only up on a live stream because, well, it's been a while, hasn't it, folks? I haven't said anything for ages. Been quite quiet. I was on my birthday. The whole thing is, it's getting crazy, isn't it? Okay, now, if anyone joins this live stream, if you haven't been jabbed, I'm not letting you watch. Okay. Take some time. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. I'm trying to talk about whatever's going on for this year. I don't know. Just drinking a cup of tea. See, the bot checks you out for 4 seconds. Medication time. There's a microphone. Listen to the sound of my drink on the microphone. That sounds like the beginning of a Trevor Rabin track, doesn't it? Right, what we're going to do tonight, I don't know what we're going to say, I don't know what we're going to do. I'll tell you what, I'll show, I haven't actually checked any of these videos, we'll have a little look at what we did for new, no we won't, I'll post them up at a later date. I'm just basically popping up to show you that I'm okay, everything's sound, no problems, everything's alright. I haven't died yet. Everything's okay. Wasting my time getting the vaccine, you know what I mean? Because they're telling us it's not going to work anymore, and I'm going to get Deltacron next. I've had Omicron. It was all right. I've had Omicron. It was all right. What was the other one? Oh, there's Deltacron now. There's another one. There was a Delta. Check out the camera. But anyway, we don't want to know about all that nonsense. The invasion of the earth and all that, like. We want to know about the evacuation. Okay, I don't know if you've seen any videos of mine recently. I recently bought myself an electric trike, which is basically, I was thinking of getting a motorbike, right, and doing a bit of exploring and that, like, and then I thought to myself, I don't really need it, I just need something so I can carry my amplifier on, you know what I mean? So I thought that. I haven't actually showed any of the clips of me buying it and that, like, so let's have a little bit of a diary. Let's have a bit of a diary from when I had a nightmare journey on that bike coming back from Wales. Absolutely horrible. And I've been, you know, getting like camping stuff and things like that, you know, in case we have to head into the hills and things. And I've been preparing. I bought a new tent and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm slowly... The good news is, you know, we could be like heading into the hills or living in the woods or whatever one day, I don't know. The bad news is I might leave YouTube. I'm thinking of leaving YouTube. I'll tell you why, basically, like, guys. It's basically doing all the very things. YouTube is starting to do all the things that the reason I stopped watching television. Like, I only watch television every now and then, you know what I mean? I watch a football game or something like that if it's on television, do you get me? Like, but I generally don't watch the television, right? I don't even watch the news anymore. It's completely full of shit, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just... if you want to believe what you see, if you want to watch the Jihadi John clips again, you've seen my video about the Jihadi John. You know, I like reminding people, like, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's just check it, because everyone keeps... No one seems to notice this video, right? Before I go back in time in my diary, like, I'll show you, you know, I'll give you an update of what's been going on in the last couple of months. I haven't been putting many videos up because I just can't be bothered, basically. I'm not monetized, remember, guys. I'm not a ball and chain to YouTube. I don't earn any money through the internet. I'm on social security, you know what I mean? So, what are we going to do? Oh, yeah. Right, I just want to remind people of this. I did do a video about it, like, a massive speech telling everyone not to take any notice of the news and everything. And this was before the, you know, all the pandemic started and everything, like. Now, I'm seeing if it's still there. The video about the fake seems to have disappeared, which is weird, like. I can't understand that. There's a video of them in a studio, isn't there? And you can see they're in a studio, like, you know. You can see that Jihadi John's actually a patsy. What they call a patsy. He's you know what I mean? He's been pumped up into joining in with the whole project. And then... And apparently there was an airstrike, wasn't there? And a person called Jihadi John had been killed in a drone strike. You know what I was thinking? Look, this is... But anyway, now I'm just checking now, and I can't find that clip that says the news thing is false. So what we'll have to do is I'll have to search one of my own videos. And see if it's there. But I did tell people, didn't I? Say this video will disappear. You know what I mean? It's going to disappear because it proves that the news is fake, doesn't it? Right. So let's just check my other videos. My videos. Because honestly, it's gone. It's just gone. That Jihadi John video is gone, like. Because I was pointing it out. Obviously, it tells you that the news is fake. Wow. So... here we go. Here's me. Right, I think this is the video in question. Right, I'll just kind of bring it across so you can see what it is. Because I'm right. The clip I'm talking about, the Jihadi John clip, has disappeared, guys, right? So something doesn't add up. Right. Just checking the comments. Right, now, let's get this screen over here. What just happened there? Oh. Right. Now, here's the clip in question, right, guys? To prove, I mean, I don't know, when was this uploaded? Let's have a look. Oh, I can't tell. Because I'm on the chat replay. I usually say the dates, don't I, right? So let's just check out, like, see what I'm talking about. Quite a while ago, like. I'll just get my live stream page on so I know we're on. Yeah, right, okay. Wildfire buying them. There we go, yeah. Right, here it is now. Here's the clip I'm talking about. Right, now, I'll show you the page where I search for it first, right? Or any other viewers watching. You've seen the Jihadi John clips on television, maybe, the the news clips, right? How many of you have seen this one? Leaked. Leaked. The footage. I'll press play, right? Okay, tell me if you've seen this clip, if anyone's aware. I'll go back to the start. This is Jihadi John in the studio filming the beheading scene. You know, the beheading of a so-called hostage that David Cameron, right, said, you know, this guy has cut his head. Remember, right, so, yeah, let's just watch the clip so you know what I mean, right? Now you can see someone filmed this secretly, right? No one talks about this clip. No one talks about it, you know what I mean? It's very important because it's proven. What I'm proving is the whole thing, they're supposed to have killed this man with the drone attack in somewhere in the desert, in some foreign country, aren't they? A couple of years back, they hit a drone, killed Jihadi John. So we're talking about this man here, who is acting on a stage, pretending to behead. Look, he's doing the act there. That's the bit when he pretends to behead. And watch, I'll go back again. You see, because they do it, they dub it, don't they? Obviously, they put, like, superimpose it later on and like, CGI, don't they? Oh, here we go. All right, anyway, so you can find this video. It says, "Are we being fooled by false news? Jihadi John will kindly remind you." Right? Now, that's what I think, anyway. Get rid of that. Right, so it's there if you want to check it out. The actual leaked clip seems to have disappeared. Let's do another search and do leaked Jihadi John. But you can clearly see that that's been a scenario that's faked in the first place. I'm wasting my time, aren't I? I'm telling you now, I've been saying this for years, guys, right? You're not going to get rid of all this... why's my sound only going in mono? I don't understand that. That doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't actually matter, like. I've already sorted that, haven't I? But yeah, I think the problem with all of this, guys, if people don't get rid of them smartphones, the whole bullshit lie about being jabbed or unvaxxed or vaxxed or passports and everything, it's all coming into the world hand in hand with the smartphones. You know what I mean? You've all bought a smartphone. Everyone's got one. You've all got used to using one, right? And you get used to that familiar little environment, that like little mad cyber universe that's connected to all the smartphones. And the next thing you know, there's this pandemic going on, and everyone who owns a smartphone is going, "Oh, I'm being pinged, telling me I've got to self-isolate." Like, your phone's telling you what to do. Are you... Guys, do I have to, like, get a tattoo on my head or something, like, to get you to think about it, like? Get yourselves a shitty phone with no internet on it. You know, because I'm experimenting with, I want to go completely, like, back into the trees and the woods and stuff, and, you know, I want to use electricity as little as possible. Playing the music thing or whatever, the busking thing, that's a sort of, it's if I have to work, you know, if I have to earn money because I can't make money elsewhere, like, I don't really care whether I do that or not, you know what I'm saying, like. Obviously there's a crew out there of people who are planning to, they're probably planning to follow me wherever I went and try and, like, sabotage whatever I was doing, you know what I mean? Sad fucking twats. So I put everything on ice and just carrying on as I do. And the way I see it, like, is everything, you can either burn it or sell it, like, can't you? You know what I mean? If you don't need it, like. But we're just getting on with it, like, you know. But I'm getting into the idea of camping and living in the woods and that, like, you know, got me. I did all this a few years ago and did some test runs and that, going out camping and that, like, and found out I enjoyed it. Found out I enjoyed the cold. I enjoyed the roughness, the dirt, you know, I like it, you know what I'm saying? Like, meanwhile, everyone's being Romanised. Everyone's being like, you should have a jacuzzi or a bath or a shower or whatever. It's all Romanisation, isn't it? You know what I mean? And there's those of us who are saying like, oh, I'd love to get into some bushcraft, just living rough and that, like. You know. Anyway, let's see the diary. Let's go for my visual diary. I'll show you like when I had to pick up the trike and that, like, and the little clips of when I had to come back home on it, like, you know what I mean. I was going to put it together like a movie, but I can't be asked anymore, guys. I don't know if you've noticed my YouTube channel. I'm not putting many videos up or creative things or anything like that. Not even putting much music up, am I? You know, because no one listens anyway. Only the few. Only the few know what to do. Right? What are we looking for? Yeah, video. Let's see what we can find. No, I did push that button, didn't I? Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? That was the wrong button. Best wrong button. Okie dokie. Hey, by the way, before we go any further, before we go any further, just thought I'd like, please watch a documentary about this woman. Watch a documentary about this woman. Right? Watch a documentary about this woman. And just look at those beady eyes. Look at those beady eyes. You know what's really mysterious about this picture, right? This is the Second World War. She was like a Nazi criminal, like, you know what I mean? She was very evil, like. You know what's really strange about it? It's like Second World War, yeah. 1940s, yeah. She's had a nose job. It looks like she's had a nose job, doesn't it? I mean, that's a long time ago, mate. But would you... She had beady eyes, mate. Let's get a zoom in, like. Would you trust those beady eyes, mate? No chance. Watch a documentary about her. Check it out. Horrible, horrible, horrible female. Do you reckon she killed herself in jail? But I think she carried on. I think they let her go or something and she got old or something. That's what I think, like it. Anyway. Enough of that. Yeah, where we go? Right, alright. Okay. No. Let's just... Right. What's that noise then? Come on, where is it? Here we go. That's not the one, is it? November 2021. Trike recordings. Oh, where is it? Oh, don't worry about me, mate. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'll get on with it on my own, mate. Oh, man. Right, what is it? November. Oh, man, I can't find that, mate. Very first recording. No. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'll have to put it on ice for a bit. I don't know where it is. But I wanted you to see me coming home on it, like. Well, obviously you don't see me riding on it, like, because I was filming myself, like, but... Oh, it was horrible. Horrible. Horrible it was. Oh, horrible. Right, okay. So I don't know where that is. I'll have to forget about that for now, like. Alright. Oh. Alright. Anyway, there's no one watching live, is there, man? At the moment. There's no one on live, so what I was gonna do is say, look, if anyone's got any questions, ask me any questions, give me a subject matter to talk about, whatever. But as you can see by my channel, I'm thinking of closing the channel down, guys, and starting again, right? So this is what I'm trying to say. It's your last chance to sift through my archives and go to the beginning of my channel and check any early videos, all the warnings about silicon and all these things about smartphones and whatever it is I was talking about and warning everyone about, which I haven't changed. I haven't changed anything. Everything's exactly the same. I'm not falling for the crap that's going on around me. If anyone starts saying to me like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that without a pass or whatever, I'm going to nut someone, you know what I mean? They'll have to fucking shoot me to stop me, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone's... Oh, yeah, before we go, I'll just find a picture. I just want to... let's see if I can find the real picture. I don't want to show you the vandalised version. Like, I want to show you something before I get off anyway. But I'm just saying, you've got a chance to check my old channel. You know, all my videos that I've uploaded. I'm not just leaving YouTube, guys. I'm going to close the channel down completely, you know what I mean? So, everyone's got... You know, if you want to check out my songs, archives, old speeches, anything, do it now. Or if you've got copies of it, you know what I mean? If you've downloaded them or whatever, because I assume that's what happens these days, isn't it? You can download YouTube videos now, can't you? So you don't have to watch them on YouTube, do you? The view counts don't matter to me, guys. All the view counts do is tell me whether a lot of people are interested or not, you know what I mean? And if they're not interested, I'm wasting my time, aren't I? Do you understand? It's not worth saying anything, is it? Right, and I'm not monetized or anything like that, so none of that fucking matters with me, like. You know, I haven't got a ball and chain I'm getting fed up with the internet in general, you see. And apart from the fact I have to use emails and things like that, you know. But anyway, you know, chance to see me videos on my channel. Go back quite a bit, don't they? There's quite a lot of uploads. Take quite a long time to watch, like, you know what I mean? If you wanted to watch, there's no one out there who's going to be able to watch every one of my videos, is there really? Like, but if you see the channel just suddenly disappear, guys, you know what I mean? That's, you know, when I'm off into the, you know, starting to practice living in the woods or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not an electric kid. I'm not a millennial. I fucking hate them smartphones. I'm getting sick of people with them in the front of their fucking heads, man, honestly. The very thing that's tripping you all up, the very stumbling block before your eyes, it's got, you know, it generates the news, it generates, you know, it tells you what to do, it pings you, it tells you if you need to self-isolate. Man, if you never bought them things in the first place, it wouldn't have been possible, would it? You know what I mean? I'm talking to the human race here. I'm not being personal, you know what I mean? It's the human race, mate. A touchscreen, mate. Touchscreen, it's alien to me. You've got to have physical buttons, you know what I mean? You've got to have buttons. You've got to have... You see the buttons? You know what I mean? You've got to have, like, buttons. They're all alien, like, extraterrestrial silicon stuff. It just doesn't work with me. Like, I've said it again. I've said it for a long time. The snakes, silicon, everyone who's associated with the the internet, computers, silicon chips, they're a load of snakes. The snakes in the sand. Simple as, isn't it? Waiting for everyone to just come along and be caught in it, like, you know. They just bury themselves in the sand, which we call silicon, like. Silicon chips. Well, yeah, let's see this picture. I just want to show a picture before I get off. I won't show the vandalised one, like, because... yeah, well, you know, splash dog, you know what I mean? Splash dog. No, it's not there. No, it's not there. Where's the actual picture? Where's the one that's no, somewhere else here. Okay. Hold on. Sorry for being this boring, guys. I don't know, but like, you'd be watching this in hindsight, like, say, there's no live viewers, is there? Alright. Right. There we go. It's in here somewhere. Where's the original before I vandalised it, like? See if I can find it. No. No, I can't find that as well. Fuck. I want to show you something. Like, I was listening to someone talk before, you know, they were talking about authority and power, right? You know what I mean? The words authority and power. They're saying that people are subdued by authority and power. They don't, like, surrender to things because they're like, you know, they don't understand. They just, everyone surrenders to authority, don't they, right? And we all know that can be it can be wrong, can't it, right? Wrong, can't it, right? So, nah, I'm not going to find it, am I? No. It's a funny picture. It's just funny. I'll talk about this before I get off, right? This is I'm going to tell you a little story here, guys. A little story, right? Right, now, a while back I knew someone, like, you know, here's one of my stories. A while back I knew someone, right, you know, a chick, like, right, and she knew someone, one of her relatives, and she came to the house, and she had something for her dad, right, which was, she'd just been the butcher's, right, and she was sitting down in the living room, and in her hand, you know the bags you get in the butcher's with meat in, like a little white bag with a knot? You get like a little white bag with a knot in it, like, and your meat's inside it, like. And she had this bag in her hand, and she was going, I've got these for me dad, I've got these for me dad. She was only like 17, 18 years old, like, so she's a bit like daft, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, I've got these for me dad, can't wait to give these to me dad, right? And I was like, what is it, like? And they were, you know, hearts, when you buy hearts, you know, from the butchers, you know, lamb's hearts. And it was 3 lamb's hearts in this bag, right? And I was like, you know, because I'm mainly vegetarian, but I'm not like squeamish and that. And I used to eat heart and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's like, well, he's going to be really happy with them hearts, isn't he? Like, you know, your dad's going to be really chuffed with them, isn't he? Like, and she kept talking about it though, you know what I mean? We were sitting there and watching the telly sort of thing, and she'd go, and it'd be like 5 minutes past, and then she'd be like, can't wait till my dad sees these. He's going to be made up, you know what I mean? Like this weird, like, excitement over these 3 lamb's hearts in a bag, you know what I mean? Right. And anyway, she was still with us in the living room talking, like, about these hearts. She had to get off and obviously she was going to go and give them to her dad, whoever he was. So I'm not going to name names or name drop, like, but dad was waiting at home to have his tea, obviously, like, you know what I mean? So she gets off anyway, and it's like tea time passes or whatever. Like, next thing, my phone goes off, you know, my phone, and I get a message from her dad, you know, her dad, who she's brought the hearts for, you know what I mean, right? My phone goes off, and I get a photograph on my phone, right? And this was the photograph, all right. I'll show you the photograph that was sent to me. You know, like via text message, you know what I mean? And there you go. There's the... Let's get it big, like, so you can see it nice and clear. So there you go. That's like, I mean, I'm sort of like, I know she was excited. I knew the girl was really excited about giving her dad these hearts, you know what I mean? But he sent this photograph of them cooked. You know, he'd obviously cooked them and so I got this picture, right, on my phone thinking, wow, he must be really excited about these hearts, like, you know what I mean? He must have ate them, like, you know what I mean? So anyway, what did I do? What did Bruce the vegetarian do? What did the Bruce vegetarian do as a kind of counter-strike to this, whatever the fucking suggestion is, like, you know what I mean? Someone buys a free heart in the butcher's and then I get a fucking phone message showing me the fucking... and I can actually tell you the time and everything, can't I? You know what I mean? I'll say, I want to give you the time and that, like, and the date. Let's see. You can actually check the time and the date and everything then. So we're talking about details. There you go. 19th of the 6th, 2008. And the time was 1937. So it arrived at 1937, which is 37 minutes past 7, on the 19th of June, 2008. Long time ago, isn't it, guys? You know what I mean? This is a long time ago, right? So anyway, vegetarian me, like, I sent this. No, actually, I didn't send it. I went to butcher's and I bought this. Which isn't a lamb's heart. It's a pig's heart. Right. And I don't really eat pork, you know, as a rule. Like, it's not like, you know, religious reasons. It just doesn't make you feel healthy, does it? If you eat too much of it, it's not really good for you. But anyway, I bought that. Which is a pig's heart. It cost me 50 pence, right? 50p. And I took these nice pictures of it, like, hoping one day I could share them with everyone, like. And there it is, like, you know, so that with the flash. Without the flash. See, nice big pig's heart. And then I've cooked it, obviously. You see the way, you know, where he sent me a picture of it cooked, like, I did this, like, it's for a future project or something, maybe, I don't know. But there it is, cooked, like, see. And that's my version, like, see, there's my version, and I cooked it, and there's me knife and me fork. Should we call it a trident? I don't know. Should we call it a trident? There's me knife and me fork. And I enjoyed it, mate. I just bit into it and just ate it and just thought, yeah. But it's not a lamb's heart, it's a pig's heart, you know what I mean? Because that's all it's worth eating, isn't it, really? And there's mine. And like, there's the showdown, like, you know what I mean? The great showdown, like. But strangely enough, right, here's the funny thing. The person who took this picture, I'd say about a year or so after this picture was taken, he had a serious heart attack. Anyway, I'm getting off. Like, you know, like, he was in hospital, like, on his back, like, nearly dead, mate, do you know what I mean? And I thought, like, well, you know, do unto others as they would do unto you. Alright, guys, if my channel disappears, don't panic. I might return in one form or another, I don't know. I might be a pigeon on your windowsill. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up. I haven't had my rocks off that long. I don't really give a fuck what's going on in this world anymore, you know what I mean? But anyway, if I disappear off YouTube, Don't worry about it. And you've got a chance to check all my videos and watch all the videos and scan my character and do an x-ray on my personality or whatever it is you all want to do. Get your cyber spies out and while you got a chance, like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's looking like the world's going to go into chaos, isn't it? At some point in the future, like. I don't know, like. And I really need to buy some pig's hearts. Okay, I'm getting off. See you later. Thanks for watching, if anyone watches in retro. I might be back, I might not. Put a comment below. You know, I don't mean my family, you know what I mean? That's another matter. I'd speak to my family personally, can't I, anytime? So, people on YouTube, you might not ever see me again at some point, you know what I mean? I hate YouTube now. It's starting to. It reminds me of ITV. You know ITV, the adverts that used to come on ITV. You know, the channel that has Coronation Street or whatever. Like, you know, everyone thinks the BBC is corrupt, and it is. But like ITV are the fucking worst. You know what I mean? Proper corrupt. Like, just watch their adverts. Just sit through a night of ITV and watch the adverts and see how many of them about illnesses like cancer and things like that, you know what I mean? And there's a place in Liverpool, in John Moores University, on the roof, it's got a load of cannabis plants, and you think they'd have sussed it out by now, wouldn't you? I've done a video about that, by the way. Alright, see you later.